How long will we allow EA to sell us our own nostalgia until we wake up and realize it's just bait? What's good, y'all? It's Heaven Motion here. Welcome to the Having Games channel where we play and talk about games. Today we're going to be breaking down my part 1 of why EA Skate feels like a scam, by taking a deep dive into the monetization tactics being used within the game. Something that will remind you of a mobile game, including manufactured scarcity, time gating, and even cannibalized content. Let's get into it. A mobile monetization tactic can look like a lot of things, but in this specific circumstance, it looks like this. As you start progressing throughout this game, you start seeing that most of the missions that you complete are now put on some type of clock. You complete all your regular missions, but now you see a clock stamped by them that says 48 hours or 24 hours or whatever the wait may be. It gets even worse with the season pass. Throughout the season pass, the first week we completed 16 missions, the next week was 8 missions, and now this week we have 3 seasonal missions for ticks. You have daily missions, tasks, and weeklies that are along added with the event, but that's just not enough. That's called manufactured scarcity. It's a design ordered to make you bored. You run out of your goals to complete, your achievements to accomplish, your missions to chase, and then you put a clock on it, and that is what we call time gating. Time gating your progression inside of a game in order to reach one focal point. Now, I don't really want to hang around on this topic too much because I went over this in my first video. I only reiterate this information because I had people thinking that I was just talking about microtransactions, which I wasn't. I really want to get to the meat and beans of this video and tell you guys why I made this the main point of my video in part 1. I felt like I ran out of desire to want to free skate anymore. I was going through moments where not only would I burn out of playing the game, I would completely bum out of wanting to touch my PC at all. And it came from me wanting to love this game so much and chase these goals so much on a different level that once I had nothing to do anymore, my time cycle on this game and my playtime started becoming shorter and shorter. I started playing the game less and less. All the while, no matter what bug was in the game, no matter what glitch was in the game, the store worked like a charm. To be honest with you, I seen the tactic early on, and me and my brother would talk about it, we'd go over it, and I'd be pretty upset about it. So I decided to make a video about it. I decided to speak up about it because everyone that was making these videos, they weren't making videos about this. What usually happens when you get bored is your brain gives you different signals. This is research that can be searched up anywhere. When a human being shops, a hit of dopamine is sent to your brain, like a level of serotonin, a level of euphoria, a level of accomplishment. It relates with achievement. There's a couple positive things that happen to your brain whenever you shop. Now imagine you're bored, there's nothing to do, you're skating around the city. You're so bored, you're like, let me go into the shop. You go into the shop. Now, out of being bored, you buy an item. Now, what do you do when you buy that item? Are you gonna get directly off the game? No, you just bought an item. You're gonna use the item. You're gonna skate around in it, see how it looks good. This may mean you stay on the game for half an hour to an hour longer, maybe even 2. But then when you get back on and complete your missions, and now the missions have recycled, you have more missions, more room to play, more room to grow, but then you get stopped again. So now you're stopped again, this whole vicious cycle restarts. This is an aggressive monetization tactic, and it's being used within the game. This is why I say in so many comments, there are plenty of games with microtransactions, however, they display them differently, and they are not targeting in the same way. Let's go off of Fortnite. The thing about Fortnite is they have a tier in their season pass that you move up to 99. Now, when you buy the season pass, it's up to you how much you grind, how quickly you can move through this seasonal pass. On top of that, the separation between Fortnite and this game and their season pass is that essentially you only have to buy one season pass in Fortnite for the rest of your life. If you complete the season pass, they give you enough credits to buy the next one. That's so much different than this. So MTCs was not the target. It never was the target. People that send out free games, they have to make their money somewhere. The difference with this game is you're being told when and how you can complete the season, but not only the season. You're being told when and how you can complete the regular game missions, which is so awkward to me. They just released an event called Skate-A-Wing. In Skate-A-Wing, there is a time barrier and time gate on that also. But we as players cannot be mad at an event and how an event is constructed when the full event is free. The chocolate coins that you earn from the event, they're 1000% free. They are earned. And then there's a time gate, but it makes sense. It's a Halloween event. The season pass shouldn't be displayed in this way because I don't know any other game that does this way. Let's speak about the tutorial. When you start the game in the tutorial, the very first thing that you're brought to is the store. Just within the tutorial, you're brought to the store at least 3 or 4 times. Just within the tutorial. Do you think that's because they want you to go there to level up when you can do it from your pause screen? No, they want to make sure whether you pause the game or not, it's a 50-50 chance. You don't know about it yet. You don't know that you can pause your game and level up from there. They want to make sure that they put these microtransactions in front of your face. This is simple monetization targeting at its finest. Yes, it's completely up to you if you buy or not. Some people have very simple answers. They say, hey, just don't buy anything. You don't have to buy anything. You can choose not to buy anything. But for everybody, it's not that simple. It's not that simple just to think and not buy anything. It's not really about whether you spend your own hard-earned money on something that you want. If you want an item, buy it. I'm only teaching you the tactic at play for maybe why someone is buying the item. How come on a skate game are we running out of things to do? How come on a skate game people are getting tired of skating? How can you get tired of skating on a skate game? That's like, there's a time you get bored out of repetitiveness, yes, but out of having nothing to do, that's completely different. In a game where you're supposed to be able to do that thing. I made this whole video in part 1 mainly on the monetization tactics because it's clear to see. It's so clear to see, and then you got so many people defending it like, oh, it's in early access. It's in early access with a full season in a shop. How do y'all not see this? How are y'all not seeing this? We don't have any features from Skate 3. Like, we don't have death races anymore. Like, even if we did have death races, like, if we had death races, what hill would we go down in this game? That's why I honestly feel like the map is AI generated. I don't think this map was created. Like, there's a strong urge in me that says this map was not created. And then even though I know that it probably was, like, I just want to say it wasn't, because a lot of this stuff is badly put together. Like, most of the ramps don't even connect to each other in the right way. Most rails are way too high, curbs are way too high. It just seems like somebody made this that didn't know what they was doing or had no human connection. And I miss a lot of features from the last games, and bro, there's too many people that just give cop-out answers. Like, they're giving real cop-out answers, and it's fucking crazy to me. Like, some of these people cannot be real, man. There's no way they're real. I made the video and so many people tuned in and so many people shared their opinions and their experiences and their perspective about what was going on. We have people defending the game, and I truly believe that most of those people defending it haven't played the last games. One guy says, how long are we gonna let them sell us our own nostalgia before we realize what they're doing? And that hit on a different level. So once again, I gotta ask, are you still excited for the future of skate, or are you off the board for good? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Tell me what you would like to see changed in skate. If skate was willing to make changes for the community to revive the skate game from its current state, what could some of those changes be? I feel if the community came together strong enough, maybe we can make a change, or maybe not. Y'all let me know in the comments. Until next time, y'all. And if you liked anything I had to say, please feel free to like, subscribe, share the channel. It really does do a lot for the channel, and it means a lot to me. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm out.